So you're probably wondering why there's this junk on my table. Well, this is a glider that I had and it broke. Yeah, the fuselage snapped in half and the wings don't really go in anymore. So we're gonna restore it in this video. And yeah, so this is the leading edge of the wing. Now we're not gonna fix this because I don't know how to. But you can see this glider has seen a lot of better days, like every day is better. So that's why I ordered a new one, but that's not coming until a long time. So I figured let's just fix this and then I'll have two. And I can use this one for testing. So for this restoration, I guess you can call it, we're going to need to have hot glue on here. And then first of all, we'll have to take this tape off. And then we will see if we can actually fix the wing problem. So you can see that there's these like yellow and hot glue there. This is actually fixing, so right here, twice, the tail section has come off, and right here this piece has come off, and then this entire back piece has come off. So this glider is literally falling apart, but I still like it because it's really easy to fix and it's actually pretty durable. Like, the wings haven't even broken even though they are horribly damaged and the wing has been stabbed by a cactus patch. So, a great glider. So let's get into fixing. Before that, here's a look at the nose because I forgot to do that. And the nose has actually come off, like this piece fell off. Penny is just for weight, but I made it look like a landing gear wheel. And then this is the nose. And this piece, I've seen a lot of days. I put some hot glue in there just to, like, for some filler. So let's go get our materials for the restoring. The materials we're going to need is a hot glue gun and more hot glue. And what we're going to do is we're going to just glue the plane back together. And this will work for every foam glider. It's obviously made out of foam. So you can do this if you have one and if it breaks. So let's get fixing. So I moved to the floor of my house to do this. So we got our hot glue gun plugged in and warming up, and extra hot glue if we need it. So we're going to dabble some on these broken foam bits and then put it together like this. And then we're going to have to put a lot of hot glue there. And then we probably will tape it so that it holds its form. And then we'll put hot glue to make the wings bigger if we have to. So that's our plan. Tape. Okay, so I'm going to try and put the glue on. I don't know if you can see this that well, but we just push it on there. Now sometimes not a lot of hot glue is actually, no, this is not hot enough. Well, sometimes not a lot of hot glue is actually better, but I don't really care. So we're going to put on, we probably are going to have to put on more hot glue because I didn't let it dry. Well, no, it's not that I didn't let it dry, it's that I didn't let it warm up that much. And just checking all the angles to make sure that it's put in. I bet you I put it in wrong or something like that. but I think I did a pretty good job from what I can tell right now. And now we have a complete fuselage. So I'm gonna fill up these cracks on the outside, and I'll see you guys then, and we'll fix our wing problem. Okay, quick update. I was gonna hot glue the edges, and then it just fell apart. Yeah, the hot glue wasn't even hot enough, I bet you. Oh yeah, it's not even hot. It's just messy. Or at least I got my form down, I guess. But, ow. Yeah, it's not hot at all. Well, I'm gonna do this off camera so I can actually do a good job. And then I'll do the outer edges, and like I said in the last clip, we'll work on our wing problem. Okay, so I glued the fuselage back together, and the wings still fit. Let's just take that out. It's a little sloppy job, but what do you expect with hot glue? So now I'm gonna line this with tape, and then we're gonna fix out our wing problem because the wings are really loose, and if you throw it, they'll probably fall out. Well, I've done the impossible. I've made this glider look even more janky than it already was. I mean, I thought it couldn't be done, but apparently it could. So you can see I put tape in the cracks there on the top, and like maybe 6 or well, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of tape on this side because it was a giant gouge, and then 2 layers of tape here, and another gouge, and then one layer on some cracks. And I think I'm gonna add a tape skid right here because you can see that foam is really dead. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll check up with the wings and see how they're doing and how we can fix them. Okay, so I'm done with the skid. I just literally just slapped some tape there. And then on to the wings. This side is fine, but if I show you the other side of the wing glider, right here I'm going to put some hot glue as a buffer. And then we flip it on this side. This part is dead, and this one's doing pretty fine. And that tape kind of helped because it added more friction. You also need to put it there and there. Now this thing has a 4-foot wingspan, so it doesn't really fit in my hallway. Okay, so we're gonna make a buffer of hot glue right there. And I plugged this in because it was unplugged because I didn't wanna have like just it sitting. And we're just gonna put, there, now you can see it. So we put just dabbles of hot glue there. And we're gonna try and make it a buffer. It's not really working. So we're gonna let that dry and maybe add another layer. We're gonna put some more there. So now we're gonna let this sit, and then we're gonna work on the other wing. Okay, so I've waited a while, and this should be dry, and I also added another layer. So let's work on this side of the wing, because that's very messed up. So I'm just going to try and fit this all on camera. Just going to put double hot glue there, and there, and over here. I know you can't see it, but the wing is banging into the camera. It's a tripod, but now you can. So we got one there, there, and there, where all the holes are. So now the wing won't obliterate itself out of the airplane. There's a little hole there, so I'm just gonna put more hot glue where the old hot glue was, and we'll let that sit, and we will take it on its test flight. Okay, so we're outside, and we're gonna toss this glider. So let's just get on the road, and okay, well, the wing fell off, but the fuselage is still alive. As you can see, the wing fell off, but I bet I can just fix that by putting some tape on there to make the wing a tiny bit thicker. So I'm gonna do that on both wings, but thanks for watching, and stay tuned because I'm going to review the glider I bought, and hopefully it doesn't just obliterate itself.